State of Decay 2 has a release date and a pretty interesting price point. We got some interesting and big PS5 rumors, and the Diablo 3 on Nintendo Switch saga continues. All that and more, including snow in Delaware again, on this episode of RGT News.
Hey, RGT85. Hey, Sean.
Oh my God, it's Stevie Richards! So the State of Decay series is an Xbox console exclusive, and State of Decay 2 has been on the minds of many Xbox One gamers. If you're not familiar with the series, basically you play as a character trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. It's a pretty fun game, especially with friends. And State of Decay 2 was announced for the Xbox One and PC, of course, and a lot of people were looking forward to this game and looking forward to a release date for this game. Well, now we have a release date, and not only do we have a release date, but we have an interesting price point for the game. May 22nd, the game will be available on the Xbox One and PC, but the bigger story to me is the price point of the game. This game is only going to cost $30. Now, I'm not sure if this game is going to be included with Xbox Games Pass, but it sets an interesting precedent. Obviously, this is a big title for the Xbox One, and to see it come out at only $30, does that necessarily mean it's a budget title, or are they factoring in all of the people that are going to play the game on the Xbox Games Pass? I'm not quite sure, but I will be checking out this game since it's only $30. I might as well, right? State of Decay 2 looks pretty cool as well, so keep your eye out on that game. Like I said, May 22nd, that game will be available for the Xbox and PC at just $29.99. We all know consoles do not last forever, so more than likely there is some stuff going on with PS5. Yes, there will be a successor to the PS4. It seems like every console generation, companies are like, oh, you know, there might not be another console. Of course there's going to be another console. The video game industry is stronger than it's ever been. When it relates to the PS5, though, we got some pretty interesting news about the system. Sony recently went back and updated a patent and basically included that they were testing backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 4 in this patent. So it looks like the PS5 could potentially have backwards compatibility with your PS4 collection, which is a good thing in my opinion. I think backwards compatibility is a pretty important thing. If you're going in the same sort of direction as the PlayStation franchise has with their home consoles, you might as well include backwards compatibility. The PS4 has a ton of great games. It'll be great to play those games on the PS5. When you look at what Xbox is doing with their backwards compatibility, they're definitely setting a standard. The Switch, I sort of understand with the Switch in mediums from the disc drive to the cartridges, so it didn't make sense for the Wii U and Switch to be backwards compatible, but definitely the PS5, I would like to see backwards compatibility with that. I would like to be able to play my PS4 games, and they could do something similar to what the Xbox One X does and upscale these games. So good on Sony, hopefully they stick with this. So you may remember recently on an episode of RGT News, we covered Diablo 3 potentially coming to the Nintendo Switch. We had heard rumors about it before. Blizzard then took to their social media and did a very interesting tweet with an animated light switch with the Diablo logo, and a lot of people said, hey, it looks like Diablo 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Myself included. I pretty much thought that was, you know, a way of confirming the game. But then Blizzard came back and said, no, we don't have anything to announce. We just thought it was a fun advertising thing. And so people was like, oh, you know, that's kind of sucks. You know, why would you even do that? Obviously, people are going to think a light switch, Diablo, Blizzard, come on guys, put two and two together. But then Eurogamer has now come out and said, no, hold your horses. This game is actually in development for the Nintendo Switch, and Eurogamer has a pretty solid track record. I'm pretty much at the point where if Eurogamer says it's in development, more than likely it's in development. Maybe they were just trying to drum up some interest. Maybe this will be an E3 announcement for the Nintendo Switch, but I know a lot of people commented on my last video that they wanted to see Diablo 3 come to the Nintendo Switch, so it seems like a smart business decision. So I'm interested to see when this game will be officially announced. I do feel like it is still coming to the Nintendo Switch, and a lot of people seem to be excited for it. The My Nintendo rewards kind of suck. It used to be cool when it was Club Nintendo, you could get physical goodies. The Wii U Digital Deluxe program was really solid, and it was really good because it worked with review codes as well, so you ended up getting a whole bunch of games. That was great. But with the Switch, we haven't seen anything with the new My Nintendo until now. Now you can turn your gold coins into discounts on Switch games. And unfortunately, it's half good and it's half bad in my opinion. I think the digital is fine. You get 5% back on your purchases when you purchase a digital game. So if you spend like $60 on a game, you get like $3 in the eShop. It's a little bit low, but nobody else really does that. So that's kind of cool in my opinion. What sucks is you only get 1% when you do a physical game registration, and I don't like that at all. I'm sorry, but I'm still a physical collector. A lot of people collect physically for the Nintendo Switch. People like the cartridges, people like the sleek design on the box, and companies go out of their way to make physical products. You look at companies like Limited Run Games, Nicalis, all these small indie games are starting to get physical releases, and it's awesome in my opinion. It sucks that you don't get as much back physically as you do digitally. I understand it is more cost effective for companies to sell products digitally, but there should still definitely be a good incentive for physical collectors. So if you're a digital only person, you could probably rack up a decent amount of coins with this. I honestly don't have many gold coins. I probably will hardly use the service, maybe just to get a discount on a game or something. It would have been nice if it was more like the Digital Deluxe program where it was actually like a lot of incentive to do it. As it stands now, it's just sort of average. Maybe it'll get better with Nintendo's online plans, who knows. But it is kind of cool, I guess you could save a couple bucks, so whatever. It could have been better though. And the final bit of news we're going to close on is that Rocket League got a little stealth update that includes some cool features in my opinion. Spectators now watching a game can chat to each other during the game, which was not available in the first place, which was kind of strange to me, but I like that feature. That's a nice little add-on to the game. But what's really cool is they included a whole bunch of new DLC cars, including the Batman 1989 car, and I need it. I absolutely need it. You see, Keaton was the best Batman. I don't care what anyone says. Michael Keaton is Batman. The 1989 car is the Batman car. Tim Burton was the best Batman director. And you can look at Batman and Batman Returns and clearly see that. I don't know what these new kids are saying with the new Batman movies and the guy going, yes. Like, why do you talk like that, dude? You're Batman. You sounds like you got like your throat stomped on. I can't stand that in the Batman movies. But yes, I will be picking up this DLC. I love Rocket League. It is a great waste of time. It is the perfect time wasting game. You could simply jump in and play something and just lose hours and hours of time. This DLC pack is available on all platforms, including the Nintendo Switch, the PS4, the Xbox One, and Steam. So I expect to see a lot of 89 Batman cars out there, but the spectator chat is pretty cool as well. All right, and that's going to do it for this episode of RGT News. Now remember, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because RGT News is every Wednesday and Friday morning at 9 a.m. sharp. It is currently snowing in Delaware. I just got back from a barcade, so I don't know how good this video is going to turn out. I hope it turns out pretty good. Had a couple adult beverages, played some Virtua Fighter 2, hung out with the guys from Hey Poor Player, had a good time. So thank you for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let me know what you think of these stories in the comments section down below. If you're surprised with the PS5 having backwards compatibility, what you think of the State of Decay price, and of course the Diablo 3 situation, and the Nintendo stuff. Talk about the Nintendo Gold Coins things, because I'm seeing a lot of people that are not happy with the way this is being done. And thank you for checking out this video. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.
RGT 85! RGT 85! RGT 85!